If you've been a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog for any amount of time, by now you've probably noticed that the fan base has a lot of opinions. Like, a lot. A lot of opinions are generally shared by the entire fan base, but there are a few opinions here and there that are generally controversial. And by a few, I mean most opinions are controversial. I've got quite a few controversial Sonic opinions myself, and that's what this video is about. I don't know any better way to segue this, so this video is my unpopular Sonic opinions. Starting off with the original Sonic trilogy, you probably already know my opinions of Sonic 1 and 2 if you see my other videos. I say that Sonic 1 is just okay, and Sonic 2 is my favorite of the original trilogy. Sonic 3 and Knuckles is the best as a game, but Sonic 2 is still my favorite because there are a few times in Sonic 3 and Knuckles where the level design becomes unbelievably frustrating. And also, I hate Sonic CD with a burning passion. My gosh, that game's level design is garbage. Moving on to the Dreamcast era, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 are very overrated. I think they have aged horribly, and they're just okay. Sonic Adventure is better than Sonic Adventure 2, and that's all because the physics and the level design complement each other. Adventure 2 has good to decent level design, but the physics are all over the place, and Sonic Adventure 1 is just more fun in general. Sonic Adventure 2 has a better story though. Sonic Heroes is just okay. Seaside Hill and Power Plant are great, and Rail Canyon is too, but all the other levels are way too long and frustrating. I haven't played Shadow the Hedgehog, so I have no opinion of that game. Sonic 06 gets way more hate than it deserves. I think it's a great game, like, it's got few glitches here and there, but my first times playing through it, I didn't encounter any. And like, I think it's aged pretty well, and it's really fun. Shadow and Silver, I'm okay with playing. I love playing as Sonic mostly, but I don't mind Shadow and Silver, especially Silver. He gets too much hate. And the story, well, okay, the story is pretty garbage, not gonna lie. Sonic Unleashed is pretty fun. I prefer the daytime stages to the nighttime stages, but I don't hate the nighttime stages. I think they're pretty fun in their own way. Although I do prefer the daytime stages, as do most people. Sonic Colors is just okay. It had way too much emphasis on precision 2D platforming, which Boost Sonic is not built for at all, so it was really frustrating way too much of the time. Also, I think the story gets way too much hate. I think it was just fine. Sonic Generations, I have nothing to say about. I have the same opinion as pretty much every Sonic fan. It's one of the best Sonic games ever made. The only difference in my opinion is that it's the best game of all time. Why does Sonic Lost World exist? I don't hate Sonic Forces. I think it's a perfectly fine game, and I love it despite all of its flaws. Also, I was really concerned about the character creator when they first announced it. However, after I played Sonic Forces, I really grew to love the character creator, and it's my favorite feature from that game. Sonic Mania is a masterpiece. The only complaint I have about it is the same complaint everyone has about it, and that's the fact that 2/3 of the levels are remakes. Alright, main series done, time for side games. First thing I'll say is I have not played the storybook games, so I have no opinions on them. The Advanced Trilogy is just okay. There's nothing special about them. They're just sort of there. One thing I will say about the Advanced Trilogy is that I hate Advance 3's hub worlds with a burning passion. They ruined Advance 3 for me. Sonic Rush is pretty fun, but I never played Rush Adventure. Sonic Colors DS is infinitely better than Sonic Colors Wii. It is way more fun. I love Sonic the Hedgehog 4. It gets way more hate than it deserves. Sonic 4 Part 1 is not perfect, but it's not garbage either. I'd say it's about on par with Sonic 1. Sonic 4 Episode 2, however, is way underrated. More people need to play it. It's so much fun, and I love it so much. Never played Lost World or Generations 3DS, so no opinions on those games either. Alright, now for general stuff. I don't like the Chow Garden. That is all I will say about that. The Boost formula is way more fun than the Adventure formula. I actually really love the Sonic Boom character redesigns. I think they look fantastic. I absolutely love the sound of the Sega Genesis sound chip. The twang and the punch of it all is just perfection in my ears. When it's done right, I'm looking at you, Sonic Forces. Okay, characters. Omochao is only sometimes annoying. Whenever it's your first time playing a Sonic game, he's actually super helpful. I don't hate any of Sonic's friends at all. I think they're all great in their own ways. Metal Sonic is the best villain in the entire series. He deserves way more screen time and should not be just a cameo in a few games. Knuckles is overrated. I think he's just an okay character. Alright, voice actors. The Sonic X cast, in my opinion, is the best cast for the Sonic series, and the modern cast that we have right now is the worst cast. The Dreamcast cast is an okay middle. I'm gonna elaborate a little more specifically on that one, particularly with Sonic. Jason Griffith, I think, had the perfect tone and emotion. Ryan Drummond has the right tone, but not a great emotion. And Roger Craig Smith, his voice is way too low for Sonic. Nothing against Roger Craig Smith, he's a great voice actor, I just think he wasn't a perfect choice for Sonic. So yeah, those are my unpopular Sonic opinions. I mostly just did this as a way to test my new editing software, but let me know what you guys' unpopular Sonic opinions are in the comments below.